You're watching LMCC, your community TV.
Hi, I'm Chris Feld and welcome to Lakeside News Weekly, your guide to news and events going on in the Lake Minnetonka area. Ice is never 100% safe. Here's the SLMPD's Dave Hohertz with some cold facts on the dangers of thin ice and what you can do to protect yourself.
Hi, my name is Dave Hohertz. I'm the Community Service Supervisor with the South Lake Minnetonka Police Department. It's been a bit of an unusual winter around Lake Minnetonka this year, and I'm here today to give you some tips to help keep you safe on the ice. Contrary to popular belief, ice is never 100% safe. You can't simply judge ice by its appearance, thickness, or whether it's covered by snow or not. Ice strength is based on all these factors, plus the water's depth, currents, and the size of the body of water. If you do decide to go out on the ice, think in terms of the thermometer rather than the calendar. Just because it was okay to go out on the ice this time last year doesn't mean that it's just as safe this year. New ice is usually stronger than old ice. 4 inches of clear, newly formed ice may support one person on foot, while a foot or more of old, partially thawed ice may not. Ice seldom freezes uniformly, so it could be a foot thick in one area and only a couple inches thick a few feet away. Use this rough guideline for new, clear ice when deciding to venture out onto frozen water. If it's 2 inches or less, stay off. 4 inches is enough for ice fishing. 5 inches is thick enough for a snowmobile or ATV. Make sure there are 8 to 12 inches for a car or small pickup, and at least 12 to 15 inches for a medium-sized truck. Booming and cracking ice isn't necessarily dangerous. It simply means that the ice is expanding and contracting as the temperature changes. You need to have a plan of what to do if you break through. Carrying rope, ice picks, and a flotation device can help save your life or someone else's. Wearing a vest-style life jacket can provide you with extra warmth and flotation if you go through the ice. However, if you're in the water, don't remove your winter clothing. Heavy clothes won't drag you down, but instead can trap air that will provide warmth and flotation. This is especially true with a snowmobile suit. Turn towards the direction you came. That's most likely the strongest ice. Place your hands and arms on the unbroken ice surface. This is where a pair of sharpened screwdrivers or ice picks come in useful, by providing the extra traction you'll need to pull yourself up onto the ice. Kick your feet and dig in your ice picks to work your way back onto the solid ice. If your winter clothing has trapped a lot of water, you may have to lift yourself partially out to let the water drain before continuing forward onto the ice. Lie flat on the ice and roll away from the hole to keep your weight spread out. This will help prevent you from breaking through again. Get to a warm, dry, sheltered area and rewarm yourself immediately. Even the most moderate cases of cold water shock should require medical attention. If someone else falls through and you're the only one around, call 911 for help first. Resist the urge to run up to the edge of the hole, as this could result in 2 people through the ice. Using our rough guideline for new clear ice, we can see how thick the ice needs to be in order to drive on it. There needs to be 8 to 12 inches for a car or small pickup and 12 to 15 inches for a medium-sized truck. The general rule is to not drive on the ice if it can be avoided. However, if you must, follow these tips. Be prepared to bail out in a hurry. If you are driving on ice, it's advised to have your seatbelt unbuckled and a window rolled down for easy escape. Going through a window while the car is still afloat is your best chance for escape. Also, don't wear a life vest while riding inside the vehicles. This could hamper your escape through the window. Do not return to a partially submerged vehicle to retrieve anything. Don't drive on the ice at night, especially during a snowfall. If that's unavoidable, drive slowly, as holes can open up very quickly. If you are driving too fast, you may not be able to stop in time. Remember to always keep this rough guideline in mind when deciding to go out on the ice. So basically, common sense is your best ally in keeping you safe on the ice. Taking an extra 5 minutes to make sure that the ice is safe can really mean the difference between an enjoyable winter experience and a tragedy. I'm Dave Hohertz, keeping you safe on the ice.
Here's what's coming up on First Responder TV. We'll meet the new Minnesota State Fire Marshal Bruce West and highlight how to prevent and the dangers of carbon monoxide in the home. Jason Moss, the 2014 Mountain Firefighter of the Year, goes above and beyond to serve the community on making a difference. Special deputies are volunteers who perform valuable law enforcement services. Will spotlight these dedicated citizens on Safety Source.
First Responder TV airs daily on LMCC's Channel 12.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wanna know what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle.
The odds of a child making it to Broadway, 1 in 11,000. The odds of a child being diagnosed with autism, 1 in 150. You know the odds of autism. Now learn the signs. Go to autismspeaks.org.
Do you know of an upcoming event going on in the lake area? Email us at lmcc@lmcc-tv.org.
I'm kind of just the general manager for the city. What that involves is a lot of policy development and implementation, fiscal management responsibilities, and also getting a lot into project management. Tyler was my first job as a standalone city administrator, and that was, my first chance to really get exposed to a lot of the challenges that you'll face as a city administrator and kind of work through them. It's always a process, and you can never take into account the human factor enough, and that was really a good chance for me to kind of see that side of city government. I was warned early on that Lake Minnetonka is an interesting area. The people in the Spring Park are great. It's been a great place to work. We get to help a lot of our residents out. At the end of the day, that's what we're here to do, and I think our council does a good job of that too. Essentially, all they're requiring of cities is that they have a policy in place. We kind of take pride in being very accessible to our residents. We always have an open door policy, and a lot of times I'm kind of a conduit between the residents and the council, and it seems to work out well in Spring Park. And most of the residents here know that anytime they have a question or concern or comment, they can always come to me or one of the other staff members. Working with the council here has been great. They really take pride in their job, and they want to make the best decisions possible. They always look at it from as many different angles as they can. And at the end of the day, I think they do make the best decisions.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye. One thing that we just kind of rolled out was a new website, and we've been working on that for the past year. Turned out very well. We're also looking at a couple of projects right now. One is a lift station, and one is some drainage improvements. In Spring Park, we have numerous offerings. We've got Presbyterian homes. They do a great job with seniors and giving them recreation opportunities. We've got Lord Fletcher's restaurant, of course. And also we have the LMCC here in town. They serve such a wide area, and it's kind of a nice feather in our cap to say they're here in Spring Park. We've got the parks, Thor Thompson, and we've done some really great improvements there recently. And we've got the trail for residents to use, and then of course the lake. So I think we've got a little bit of something for everybody. It's been a great opportunity for me, and I'm always more than happy to meet with our residents or our business owners. It's an opportunity that they have that they probably wouldn't have in a larger city, so I think they should also take advantage of that and get to know their city staff.
Well, there you have it, news and events happening around the Lake Minnetonka area. For more information about LMCC or to learn more about our programming, go to our website at www.lmcc-tv.org. Thanks for watching this edition of Lakeside News Weekly.